5 levels of inspiration. Those on the 5th and lowest level aren't able to be inspired. Those on the 4th level are inspired by negative. The 3rd level is for those inspired by positive. Those in the 2nd level, however, inspire themselves. But those on the 1st level inspire others. We must strive towards the top level.
Check, mic check, and music, roll on down. What's up, guys? Hey, we're here on Wednesday, happy hump day to all you guys who are making it midway through your school week, work week, whatever. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are still working out. Hope you guys are getting better. And yes, as is up on the screen, we have added a new location. I'm super excited about that because it means that we are spreading out and we're able to serve more people. And my goal is to basically just take over Colorado, right? So that we can do things our own way. Because the old way was not working and there are no new ways being discussed. I did see a gym being built. And the gym is like, I don't know, it's in like the Littleton area or something like that. Maybe Denver, I'm not sure. And I was like, oh, this might be something. And I checked them out. It's a gym that is meant for people who want to drink alcohol and just watch basketball. And like just like joke around. And like for teams to come in and just do whatever. And it's like actually like very, very like not about getting people to the NBA or to college. I think people in Colorado just kind of giving up. They just gone, it's not us. It's not what we do. Well, guess what? We also don't do great at football anymore either. that used to be our thing, football, but now we just giving it up to the Texans and the Alabamans and things like that. Our thing now is hiking. But what if one day we decide we're not good at hiking anymore, or I don't know, doing marijuana, whatever Colorado is known for? You can change that, and you change it on a case by case like basis. But you are your own person, and even if you're in an area like, let's say that like has never played. Oh, we'll go with the Jamaican bobsled team. All right, if you're trying to be a bobsledder, man, and you're in Jamaica, man, without any snow, now that might be a real problem, but. You can still make it work, right? So you don't have to go with what you're surrounded by to become something great. And once you start going, then everyone can follow you. Then eventually you change the culture, and then that becomes the culture. And then all of a sudden, some kid growing up 20 years from now is like, "Of course I'm going to play basketball because I live in Colorado, and that's the mecca of all basketball." So that's why we're changing. That's why we're trying to spread it out more and more and more. I still need a little location, like see where it says Aurora. I want like a gym right there as well. So we're looking for another gym right about there, so we can have 4 locations. So it's equidistant, then everyone, and then actually I have plans to expand, like years from now, maybe like 5 years from now, to places like Golden is on there, places like Boulder. That would be great. Possibly like Castle Rock, and maybe a place like eventually like Fort Collins in Colorado Springs as well. All right, so I'm not sure, but this is just the first step. We're at the very, very, very beginning, but it's for a reason, and that's what we're doing it for. What's up, Noah Masseth? Hello, Kieran and Declan Louth. If you're here, check in the comment section. Jaden Size, he hurt himself for reals, and I was stepping on his foot just to check to see if it was hurt. I hope I didn't break it more, but yes, he broke like a bone in there, I think. He has to wear like a boot for a second, but I told him to show up to practice so we can give him a prize. All right, so hopefully he shows up to practice so we can hook him up with something, because if you get hurt while on duty, it's just like being a cop. We gotta hook you up. All right, what up, Connor Rush? Yo. All right, what else do we have here? The start time. Okay, I am adjusting the start time, but I couldn't do it today because I will be going to the new location that's way across town. It's so far away, I can't even take a car. I got to take a plane to get there. I'm not doing that. I'm just taking a car. My gas guzzling car I'm taking. But I'm not sure if I'm going to hit traffic or whatever. So we will eventually start these shows at 4:30. If I can make it there on time, I'm pretty sure I will, though. If I leave at 4, I mean, come on. I'm going to leave at like 4. Will I get there before like 6:30? Of course I will. It's nothing 2.5 hours in all of Colorado, right? So I'm pretty sure I'll be able to do it. But I don't want to test it the first day, because if I leave it, if we start the show at 4:30, end it at 5, then traffic happens to last for an hour and a half. That's a possibility. It can really happen. All right. Right now it says I'm only like 37 minutes away, so I will see how that goes, and then I will change the time accordingly. So the start time will eventually change to 4:30. My apologies for today, step by step. Is that it? Is that all that we're talking about right there? No, we had one more thing. Let me refresh this thing right there. There we go. Oh, chocolate. All right. If you look at this, let me make it bigger right here. All right. If you look at this, and you guys are thinking, delicious. This is not an ad, by the way, for anyone about to like log off and going, John's about to do an ad for Godiva. Godiva? You know what I mean. All right, no, this is not an ad. Still talking about basketball. All right, but yes, if you're looking at this and you're thinking, this is delicious. Oh my God. Oh, scrumptious. Oh my goodness. I am not thinking that. I despise chocolate. I don't know if I've told you that lately, but I'm just telling you guys this. One, because if you guys are planning to give me like a Christmas gift or something like that, don't make it chocolate. I do like Snickers. I like hot chocolate. Only 2 kinds of chocolate that I like. I grew up not being able to eat chocolate because I got like some kind of like weird thing, and I couldn't eat it until I turned like 9, and I just finally ate it. So my mom was like, "You can eat chocolate now," and I didn't like it. Twix were okay. I didn't like it, and what's funny is some people love it, right? And there's some, like, let's say there's some fat people out there, right? I'm not fat. I'm very, very, very skinny. But some fat people out there, if they ate chocolate, they would get fatter. right? And they almost can't even avoid getting fatter because that's how they were born and that's who they are. And if you put a whole bunch of chocolate in the room, they're going to be really tempted to eat it. Me, however, I am not like that. If I were fat and you put chocolate in front of me, that's all that I had to eat, I would get skinnier. Because I hate chocolate. With that said, that's how basketball is for some people. That's how, it's like how this show is. I mean, this is like outside of the box, adding to your slate of basketball. Do you really love basketball that much to also be watching this stupid show about basketball? Then to go watch a game? Then to play it all day long at recess? And play it some more, and then go practice it, and then play it some more on the weekends, and then go practice on your own? No. I mean, a lot of people don't. And maybe if you do it for a little while, right? You can stay on chocolate for a little while. But the true chocolate lovers out there, they would just eat it until they died. Like a freaking goldfish who can, if you feed it too much, it will just die because it's eating that much. All right? Yes, there are people who like basketball as much as like a really big fat dude loves chocolate. And I don't love chocolate, but I do love basketball. I will never get sick of this thing. I could never get sick of it because it's like, it's just in my blood. And that's why I think if you threw me this book and you were like, do the whole thing, I think I would never get tired of it. And when I say never, I mean never. Like, I got to college and we would be in the gym just like shooting, and I would get there early. I would go back there at night, like around like midnight to go shoot. I would go play. I would go practice with my team. And since I was redshirting one year, I would go play in the intramurals as well. And then I would go home and we would actually watch basketball and then play it on the video games. I mean, I only did basketball, and I just don't get sick of it. And after all these years of doing it, I've been doing basketball now for like 30, oh man, how many years? Like 33 years, something like that. I could stay in the gym easily all day long without leaving. I could coach 20 games in a row. It just doesn't bother me at all. And it does to some people. So I understand if you can't make your dreams. I understand because I, like you, despise something when I get too much of it. And that's chocolate. All right, so if basketball to you is like chocolate is to me, I get it, man. Dude, I couldn't last for that. Maybe it's not just basketball. Maybe it's not basketball. Maybe it's practicing basketball, like the workouts. Like, you like the games, but the workouts are like chocolate to you. Or maybe it's not the workouts, but it's like running. Running is like chocolate to you. Or maybe it's like working out is like chocolate to you. Something is like chocolate to you, all right? Or like, it is to me, right? And only thing I can say is switch this into one of your favorite foods, or do like I did with actual chocolate. And I mean, find one that you like. And I love Snickers. I actually do. I mean, I lick the chocolate off my hand. I don't know why it tastes different, but when I was in Lithuania, that's the only kind of candy that I really liked. Snickers and Mentos. That's all that they had that I enjoyed. So I ate Snickers every single day, and I never got tired of it. So, I mean, find something that you like within the game of basketball and go with it. But understand, if all you're eating is Snickers, and that fat dude in the corner is just scrunching on every single type of chocolate, you can't keep up to him. So what that means is, if out of all the things that basketball entails, like, let's say, like nutrition, you got to take care of yourself, weightlifting, shooting, running, ball handling, posting your stupid videos, watching the movies, coming to the workouts, coming to the games, playing in the games higher than your level, playing in the games lower, playing in the games even. If you don't like one of those things, you're missing out. If you happen to enjoy all those things, then you do it. Games that you do well in, games that you do bad in. When you're shooting when you're shooting poorly, if you just enjoy it all, you're the luckiest player on the face of the earth. Getting hit in the face, was that enjoyable? It is to me. That's kind of weird, right? So, figure out who you are. I'm not the biggest fan of chocolate. I don't think that you understood that entire speech, Noah. Dang it, dude. It wasn't about chocolate. God. All right, that's all I have. Anyways, moving on. We got our quote of the day. Let's check our quote of the day right here. Quote of the day today is, be your greatest fan. All right, now, I'm not talking about being cocky and stuff like that, okay? I'm talking about maybe I'm talking about being cocky. No, I'm talking about being confident. All right, doing things such a way that you admire yourself, but you have to become that admirable person, right? So if right now, on the scale of where you are right now and who you want to be, you're only right here, or you're like moving toward there. You should admire this person. So you want to become the person that you can become the greatest fan of. Because who would you be a fan of? Let's like mark it down. Like what kind of like traits would be your hero? What kind of traits would your hero have? What kind of traits would like someone that you greatly admire have? Would he be like the hardest worker in the gym? Cool, then become that. Alright, don't just be your greatest fan as is. No. Be the most ideal version of yourself's greatest fan. And then strive to become that so that you earn that fandom. Alright? So what else would you admire in someone? And like I look at people, like I look at Kieran's dad, Zach, and he's always so calm and so like thoughtful, and I'm like, I want to be that. Alright, so I gotta work to become like that. So I'm not just a fan of his, I gotta be a fan of myself as well, right? So you have to be your greatest fan, but also earn that fandom. So the quote of the day is, be your greatest fan. Moving on, we got our itinerary for the day. This is the workout stuff that we're going to be doing. All right, so make sure you guys are spot on about it, okay? Stuff that we did in the past was shell drill, defensive free throw, box outs. Did you guys get that stuff? Did you understand that stuff? Lots of cones, on count, quick dribble, lane slides, and post big seal to score. Things that we're doing in the future, alley-oops coming up here soon. That's always a fun one. Wall passes, deflect to layup, zigzag sprint D, anchor layups, point blank layups as well. All right, so work on that stuff ahead of time. The stuff that we're doing today is one-on-one, no steals, no blocks. So we're gonna be balling out. All right, and if it's like no steals, no blocks, it's gonna be a dribble max of 1. You get 1 dribble max, so you don't have to dribble at all, but you can dribble 1 time. If you think that this is restricting, that means that your game isn't good enough. Alright? You got to be able to score off 0 or 1 dribble sometimes. And if you can do that, then they can't stay with you if you dribble 2 times. Alright? If you can just pull up and shoot, that means that they have to guard you. If you have a 1 dribble pull up, that means that when you drive, they have to stay close to you. Which means that if you go 2 dribbles, you can go right around them. And if you can go 2 dribbles right around them, they're going to back off you, so then you can just pull up. So it's like a 3-pronged attack. All right? I will do 1 if you give it to me. You don't? Okay, then I will do 2. Don't give that to me, then I will do 3. And if you try to stop 3, you could have never stopped 1. All right? So that's what we're trying to do in this game for offense. But for defense, no steals, no blocks. You get to still play defense. Don't think that we're just saying, just let them shoot the ball, hope that they miss. No steals, no blocks is your chance to practice getting your head out the way so that you don't get fouls when they try to like coerce one. All right, using a very, very, very quick first step, all right, and trying to make it lateral so you can stay in front of them, so you don't even need to block their shot or steal the ball. Because again, you don't get that many steals or blocks during games, all right. So this isn't anything out of the ordinary. You're just playing defense. That's it. But we're allowing people to get shots up as well, so we can work on our offensive game and our defensive game. All right, make 15 threes in 3 minutes. That should be a good goal for about anybody. So take that goal on, post those videos as well. That's a great one to do any time of the year. If you're ever trying to just shoot threes, that's a great goal because you can get so many shots up in 3 minutes if you time yourself. But if you're just shooting around, it's just going to get like, whatever, I'll walk after the ball. All right, so time yourself. Make it like pressure filled. Make it like game light. Line jumps to shots. We have 8 different jumps coming off shooting. So make sure that we know that one. But for the line jumps, that just gets you quicker. All right, tap series, that's getting low. All right, make sure that we're quick and also reacting to the defense, whether they lean this way or this way. Then we got 21-by-3 jumps. The quickest way to learn how to dunk is to just try to dunk. So pretend that you're dunking, jump as high as you possibly can, and get there one day. All right, quick ball touches as well. It's just a jumping drill, but we got to jump quickly. My teammate Chase Poole in college, he was shorter than I was, but he led the WCC in block shots. He just jumped so quickly. If you jump quickly, like, I mean, I tell you guys to not jump for the rebound, right? I tell you guys to stick. But after you do stick and the ball's up there, the quicker that you can jump, the longer that you get to hold this box out. So you can do both things if you're quick enough. But you have to improve our quick twitch muscle fibers, and this is a great drill to do that. Right hand, left hand, both hands, hold the ball just a touch out of their reach. All right, and we'll come right back with checking your homework and checking the story of the day, doing the movie of the day, and all that jazz right after this. Alright, thanks for watching that stupid commercial. I appreciate it. Let's move that out of my face so I don't... Jeez Louise. Alright, let's move on. Let's check our homework. What do we have here? We got pop-up push-ups for no massive. There we go. Pain heals. Chicks did scars. Glorious forever. Oh, he posted the video. Let's check that out real quick too. Failed 7-minute drill. Sorry, there are no failed 7-minute drills as long as you're trying to do it. Tap series for Noah Masseth as well. Fantastic job, Noah. All over the place. The monthly daily challenge as well. Noah killed it. Split jumps too. All right, man. Great job. Just checking through the entire list to see if anyone else has posted. What do we have? The entire list. Let's check that out. All right, so beyond Noah's, anyone else do stuff? 920 is Teo's stuff. Nice job. Form shooting. And it's about as far back as we go. Got 920, killed an epic drill right there. All right, so fantastic job doing all that stuff. Let's check out what Noah Masseth has to say.
7th grade movie of the month, The Replacements. I give it 42 out of 50 stars because something I learned from the movie is second chances. You have to take advantage of them. My favorite person in the movie was Bateman because he was psycho, calm, and a team player. Like I'm doing my attitude. And I like the part when Martell was the starting QB for Washington and he was playing horrible. And then Flacco comes, and then he takes over the game in the second half, and they end up winning the game by giving a touchdown. And that's all I got.
That's pretty good. Alright, so the Bateman guy he's talking about, he was the psychopath cop guy, right? I like him too. There's a character I like him in the movie The Waterboy as well. Where he's just like crazy, and then he gets calm. Alright, but yeah, that's a great character, a great movie. I'm glad I got a chance to watch it. Alright, that was the first movie review that we've had in a while, so I'm going to go ahead and add it to the movie review page so that I can get on our media page as well. Alright, so adding that right now. Let's see, where's our movie reviews? Sports movie reviews. It's now on that playlist. If you go to our website at any point in time, it'll get added in a second, but basically it looks like this if you add it. If you add this to our website and you go to the media page right there and you scroll down, one of these, besides the story of the day and things like that, will be all these playlists. And then on the movie one, that's where that thing will show up once it gets into our system. All right, but yeah, so check out that stuff. Your homework's on there, sick moves are on there, crazy dimes are on there. All right, we got artists up here and everything like that. And speaking of artists, I want to have it's usually supposed to be September, but we had a whole bunch of new people come up. And I still want to do our store. I want to do our quarterly party, okay? But we can't do it over the next couple of weeks because that would be too soon. But also we have like game stuff like that. So I want to do this thing on October 8th, if that's possible. October 8th, and if I get the information out to people, we can meet up on that day. We can give out the remaining jerseys and stuff like that. There is one game on that day, high school game from 4 to 5. And I want to know, should we do the party before, like at noon? Just for a couple hours, or do it after that game at like 6, and then you'll all be sweaty. But it's only the high school game. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are thinking, and we can take care of that. Let's check out the story of the day for now.
To succeed, you need to find
something to motivate you, something to inspire you. So to be successful, you must find something to hold on to, something to inspire you. And wait, what was the last one? I totally forgot. That was really hard to remember all that. Something to hold on to, something to motivate you, and something to inspire you. Okay, so using those words. All right. If you want to be successful, you have to find something to hang on to, and what that means is like where you came from, your dream maybe, your faith possibly, right? Like just maybe your integrity, or like who you say that you are, because I said that I was going to do it, right? You have to find something to hold on to, like maybe like your teammates that you're doing it for, the score on the scoreboard, something out there that you're going for, like the award that you're going for, maybe the college scholarship, and then you also need something to motivate you. That can be like a coach, that can be a parent, that can be your own self-worth. You wanted the money out there, whatever it might be, and then something to inspire you. All right, now there's something to inspire you. That needs to be like, man, you need something like positive to happen. All right, you could use many things, like even like movies and things like that, to truly inspire you, because all you need is like some kind of just positive spark to ignite the flames within you, and you can choose to see things however you want to choose to see them. So those are 3 great things that you can add to your repertoire to be able to be successful in life. And without any of those 3s, inspiration, motivation, something to hold on to, you will fall short of your goals. So make sure that you have those things in your arsenal so that you guys can become something amazing. Let's check out the movie of the day. Movie of the day is, this one's okay. I just, every time that this one comes up, I forget how much I loved it. I've probably only seen this movie twice. I probably need to see it like 80 more times. All right, this is called The Legend of Bagger Vance. All right, 1, I love legends. 2, I love Bagger Vances. All right, so it just hit on all the little cylinders for me. All right, this is a golf movie with Will Smith and Matt Damon, and it's just a fantastic movie. There's a part of this where like basically like Matt Damon is this golfer who just disappeared. All right, his name is Jonas, right? Jonas, yeah, Jonas, something like that, and he just disappeared. He's supposed to be great, but never really was. All right, in this small town, and then these like bigger than life golfers come in. They're like Tiger Woods, but they aren't. They were the famous golfers far back then. They come in and they're going to be like doing a golf event in this small town. So they try to get him in this small town like legend who's like isn't even seen anymore. Try to get him into this match as well, but he needs a caddy because he doesn't believe in himself anymore. And the caddy that comes out of nowhere like magic, the magical black guy, is Will Smith. And Will Smith doesn't even play golf, but he is the caddy that knows everything. And he just teaches them like life lessons, stuff like that. But my part that I liked a lot was when they were going off this guy. And man, I forget his name, but he's one of the legendary. Let me see, Legend of Bagger Vance golfers. Who was his name? Who was it? Yeah, it was not Walter Hagen, but let's see. Right there. Not Walter Hagen, Bobby Jones, okay? When they start talking about this guy right here, Bobby Jones, who's a legendary golfer, the way that he describes him is kind of like how we would describe someone like Kobe. He just like, watch him swing. And like before he was like swinging, he does like some practice swings. And he does them like in slow motion. It's kind of like our imaginary shots, but you guys aren't focused on those, right? And then he like smells the grass and crap like that, and it's like ridiculous how much focus he has. And like he goes from smiling and saying hi to someone and talking to someone, and then all of a sudden he just like gets focused on the next shot, and he becomes like 2 different people. When he was talking to someone, he was just like whatever. But when he did his golf thing, boom, he was more focused than anyone's ever been focused before. And Will Smith like walks him through it, or Bagger Vance walks him through like how he takes all the distractions from the world and just like and echoes them out. And that's a call like being in the zone. All right, and for you guys, I think that this movie could definitely help you out in that regard. So it's the 9th grade movie of the month. It's called The Legend of Bagger Vance. In terms of stars that I would give it, Honestly, like, it's about a 47-star movie. This movie is great, 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 great. All right, if you're a ninth grader out there, watch this movie. All right, after what? What did I say? After. You want to do it after. Got you. On October 8th. After. Maybe I'm down with that. It might also be harder to get gym time too before. I also want to work on getting some bands there and stuff like that. Let's check our trivia question of the day. Trivia question today is... I forgot what it was. Where is it? Right there. There we go. All right. Who was the first African American to play basketball for the University of Cincinnati? That is the trivia question today. Who was the African American, aka black guy, the first African American to play basketball for the University of Cincinnati? I did not know this. I did not know that. Wow. What do you guys think? Put the name in the comment section, see if it comes up, and we will check to see who the winner is for the month. We got Kieran and Declan Love killing it for 1-1. Connor Rush in second place with 1. Teo Trujillo with 1. Aiden and Leon coming in last because their first names are Aiden. And that's the first person to answer again. Oh, no one missed it by a second. Oh, so close. It is Oscar Robertson, the big great job to Kieran and Declan Louth once again. Trivia Kings, my man. It used to be Finn Kaufman for like a year. Now it's just Kieran and Declan Louth killing it. It's Oscar Robertson again. Oscar Robert. Yes, you're close enough, but you're a little too late with that. All right, and let's finish it up with this. Great job again, Kieran. All right, this guy. Why is he so big? All right, Robert Sarver. He's getting ousted, but he's going to have to sell his team. Oh, poor him. He's going to have $1 billion because you're going to sell a team. That's how I want our owners to be, besides being like this guy. But you can sell your team at any time that you want, but he's going to sell it. But the big question is, who's going to buy it? Who's going to buy it? I'm really hoping that Shaq buys this team. If Shaq buys the Suns, because he wants the Orlando Magic. It's sunny in both places, Shaq. You've played in both places, Shaq. And Robert Sarver can kind of save a little bit of face, since it's like a racist thing and a sexist thing, if he sells it to Shaq. I'm saying people wouldn't be like so focused on him, they'd be more focused on Shaq. Or if Shaq wants it and he's like, no, then that just proves he's racist. I don't know what to say. But I think Shaq would love it, and he would pass it down to his kids and his kids and his kids. That'd be a cool thing, like a legacy thing. Because once you own a team, you don't have to ever give it up. It's crazy, right? You could be like voted out or whatever, but it's a tougher deal. So, anyways, I'm happy that this guy's out. But and it's a good consolation. He gets like $1 billion, so it kind of works out. But hopefully, Shaq gets this thing. And don't forget that the quote of the day, you guys, is be your greatest fan. Make sure you guys talk about that at the practice as well. I will see anyone showing up to the Aurora gym. It's like Aurora/Centennial. Mo will be in Denver, and Derek will be in Broomfield, and Zach will be helping out in Broomfield as well. So I'll see you guys soon. Fantastic job. You guys work hard tonight. Por favor. Please work hard. Please work hard. Please work hard. And I'm out. Peace, y'all. Our energy and passion
is a well full of unreturnable